Mach Hutin quotidienne de la français et commencer à apprendre le français avec Adito et tout.
Did you expect कि 3 महीने में A1 और A2 खत्म भी हो जाएगा?
No, bro.
No?
Not at all. I knew that I have potential in me, and if I give my 100%, I can do it as early as possible.
टाइम भी मुश्किल से अच्छे से निकल नहीं पाता.
But bro, दिक्कत ये नहीं है. दिक्कत ये है कि फ्रेंच करने के लिए पैसे नहीं है, बट बाहर घूमने जाना है, टीम ऑर्डर पे नहीं है, उसके लिए पैसे हैं.
Hello everyone, so welcome to today's video. Today I have with me Pratham Devgan. Pratham, how are you?
I'm good, Vyom. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you so much. So Pratham, see, main reason आज मैं आपको इस platform पे लेकर आना चाहता हूँ to be able to connect you, kind of like share your journey with other students as well, so that other students are able to get motivated. Because what I've seen is कि you are someone who started learning French on study permit, right? And आपका study permit क्या, like आपका तो study permit end होना भी दूर, like you were just like in the middle. आपकी first co-op start होनी थी when you just started learning French, and you were not scared of starting the French journey despite being on study permit.
Right.
Usually क्या होता है कि when people start learning French or they want to learn French to get PR in Canada, they think कि कि हाँ भाई अभी study permit पे हूँ, पहले मैं wait करूँगा, जब एक बार work permit आ गया then सीखना शुरू करूँगा, then I will have more time and stuff like that. But for you, I've seen I've seen your journey. You started on 14th May. Okay, so just for everyone, I want to tell you guys that Pratham started on 14th May with the A1 level, and he completed A1 and A2 in just about 2 months, right? How much was the exact time frame for A1 A2?
So the exact time frame I would say is like 3 months for
3 months.
A1 and A2 completely, because like I also took a 2-month break in between. Yeah, and if I calculate all time frame which I took like for A1 and A2 to do all the reading, listening, speaking, writing, and grammar, and complete French grammar, Adito A1 and A2, and some other resources also, it took me overall 3 months.
Overall 3 months. So 3 months of active study to complete A1 and as well as A2, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's a great time frame actually. Being on study permit as well, ये एक बहुत ही अच्छा time frame है to get done with A1 A2, because once you even though कि अभी आप work permit पे गए नहीं भी गए, you can start that B1 level ताकि आपकी fluency एकदम जल्दी build up होनी start हो जाए. तो आज वही हम discuss करेंगे प्रथम आपकी जर्नी के बारे की, being on study permit overall आपकी French learning कैसे रही with Frenchify, and we will get more details and get more student perspective. So yeah, thank you so much. And Pratham, yeah, give your introduction a little bit. अभी कौन से कॉलेज में हो, and what are you doing and why you decided to learn French?
Hi everyone who is watching this video. Most probably you guys are on work permit or on study permit. So my name is Pratham, and I came to Canada as an international student in April 2023. I did my +2, that is senior secondary education, from India. I am from Amritsar, Punjab, and I came to Canada as an international student. I am doing computer programming in Georgian College, Toronto. Yeah.
Perfect, sounds good. So how did you decide to learn French? Why was that ये click कैसे हुआ कि like French सीखनी शुरू करनी पड़ेगी?
At that time, like when I came to Canada, I was like very excited. But later on, like I came to know that there are a lot of challenges also in it. Yeah. So like one of the major challenge was to get a PR, and like I heard that the draws were going too high, like 530, 540, and being in like after coming +2, my points were just 425. Even if I calculate like 1 year of experience. So at that time I was just scrolling and I came to your video, and that's how I came to know like how can French help me to get my PR. Yeah. So yeah, you have a big role in that. So first I started watching your YouTube videos. That is from A1 to B2 plus. I started it around like on 1 May, and then I came to know that you teach also French. So I joined your course through Frenchify, and yeah, when I started watching your YouTube videos, मेरे को मतलब मेरा जो point of view था ना thinking का कि French मुश्किल है यार, हो ही नहीं सकती, कैसे नई लैंग्वेज कोई कैसे 1-1.5 साल में सीख के PR भी हो जाएगा, कैसे हो सकता है मतलब ये. जब मैंने YouTube की आपकी वीडियोस देखी तब मेरे को बहुत मोटिवेशन मिली उस चीज से. तो मुझे लगा कि I should definitely go with you, because पहले तो आपने जो वीडियोस बनाई उससे समझ मेरे को अच्छी तरह से आ रहा था. तो मेरे को था अगर YouTube की वीडियो से इतना अच्छा समझ आ रहा है तो अगर मैं कोर्स लेता हूँ फिर तो मैं बहुत अच्छा कर पाऊंगा. So that's how I like thought to do it with you.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, Pratham. Yeah, I also saw like you also have that great potential. You are open to learning a new language because it's kind of like a demeanor that makes you open to learning a new language, which is very important. So that is also a very good thing that I've seen in you. When we talk
Thank you.
about motivation, Pratham, कि अब देखो, students usually बोलते हैं, or anyone who wants to learn French, they are like कि, oh, कि अभी French शुरू करनी पड़ेगी, and it will be difficult even for you. I know it might be like a difficult thing to do, but how did you got that motivation कि हाँ नहीं भाई अब चालू करना ही पड़ेगा? Was it like an obligation just to get PR, or what was the reason about it?
So obviously one of the main motivation is that getting a PR. That is very important.
Yeah.
And like French was the easiest way to get a PR.
Yeah.
So because like if we go with the LMIE and other stuff, they are very costly and they do not even guarantee the PR.
Yeah.
And French is the thing like which was actually very easy to get PR. And like I started it like for PR, but now like it's been like 3 months, and now I like 5 months, and now I feel that I am in love with French language now, because like it is. I find it very interesting. Like even from starting, like first like half month and or 1 month, it was very difficult for me to like, because it was very new for me.
Yeah.
Like everything. But after that, it is going smooth, and I'm really enjoying the process.
That's good to
Yes.
good to know. That's good to know. So yeah, so coming back to your journey when you started. So I believe so how it went is like you studied French, you studied A1 and A2 and completed that all in 3 months, and then 2 months you were on a break because you went back to India, right?
Actually, the thing worked like that. I started it on 14th May, and then I did my A1 complete in like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Within 4 weeks, like everything, A1 and everything. And after that, I went to India for 2 months, and then rest of the time I gave to A2, like out of 5 months.
Okay.
So like if we exclude like I have started it from 14th of May. It's been 5 months, and for 2 months I was in India, so I didn't even touch the French. So it took me like 3 months for completing A1, A2, including like Editto A1 and half of Editto A2.
Got it. So, technically speaking, the whole study time for you for A1, A2 took 3 months in total, right? Because 5 months, out of those 5 months, 2 months were all for going to India, right? So
exactly, yes.
Sound good. So, did you expect कि 3 महीने में A1 और A2 खत्म भी हो जाएगा?
No, bro.
No?
Not at all.
Okay. No, that's good actually.
I was thinking, I knew that I have potential in me, and if I give my 100%, I can do it as early as possible. But like it is really, I feel really good that I am able to do it in 3 months before even coming to work permit, because now like it's a thing, like I am feeling relaxed now.
Yeah.
Because if I would have started late, then I think it would be very difficult for me, because on work permit you have a lot of things to do, like your IELTS, your work is like 5 days a week. So at study permit, it's the best time to start learning it, because you are studying and you are like in that environment of study. So it's easy to focus more at that time.
Once you go into work permit to start, so पहले ही एक pressure आ जाता है कि अब जल्दी से जल्दी complete करनी पड़ेगी, because you are looking to complete French in 1 year,
Exactly.
and then साथ के साथ you have to build your 1 year experience as well. Whereas कि अगर आप study permit पे ही start कर देते हो, चलो ज़्यादा नहीं तो A1 A2 तो study permit पे complete हो जाता है, and then B1 B2 आप अपने काम के साथ कर सकते हो, which relieves a lot of pressure out of you.
Yes, bro. Actually, I think like A1 A2 भी मतलब most important चीज है फ्रेंच में, क्योंकि अगर आपको बेसिक्स नहीं क्लियर होंगे तो आप फिर आगे कैसे बढ़ पाओगे? तो मतलब A1 एंड A2 जितना अच्छी तरह से हो सके उतना अच्छे से करना चाहिए, मतलब। और स्टडी परमिट पे शुरू कर दो, वर्क परमिट से पहले कर दो, तो फिर तो बहुत ही बढ़िया है। मतलब कोई प्रेशर नहीं रहता कि अब मैंने फटाफट कंप्लीट करनी है मतलब फ्रेंच। तो आप इजीली धीरे धीरे अपनी स्पीड से बेस्ट मतलब कर सकते हो।
Correct. So when you started A1 program with Frenchify, how was your how was that first beginning phase for you? How was the French language treating you? What did you expect, and what were the problems, and what were the solutions to those problems? Like, what was the overall experience at level A1?
So at level A1, when I first started it, like the most difficult thing that I was facing, like getting involved in the language, like getting into the language, like pronunciation and vocabulary, like everything was new. But like what I used to do, I used to just give my time to it. Even if I was not able to understand anything, I used to just ignore that, or talk about it with you, so that you can guide me, like what should I do for this. And your guidance really helped me, because I remember when I started my A1, like I was feeling very confused regarding the pronunciation of different alphabets like R and all. But like you told me that it comes with time, so that's what I did. I just kept on working on it, and like with time everything got correct, and I feel like my pronunciation is way better. Like if I like it's very better as compared to the day one, and like if अगर मैं मतलब पहले ही अगर मैं साथ छोड़ देता कि नहीं यार नहीं हो पा रहा, A1 के बीच में ही मैं मतलब कह देता कि मुझसे नहीं हो पा रहा, तो फिर शायद मैं अब जहाँ पे मैं हूँ वहां तक नहीं पहुंच पाता। तो या मतलब यही है कि कंसिस्टेंट रहो, अपने मेंटर पे जिस पे इन्वेस्ट किया है उनकी बात सुनो, उनसे जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही है उनके साथ डिस्कस करो, और हर चीज का मतलब रेजोल्यूशन हो जाता है, इतना मुश्किल नहीं है।
Perfect. Yes, I have seen that actually. तुम्हारी quality क्या कि you are a very good listener. That means कि whatever feedback is given to you, you always apply it. So that's actually a very good thing, which actually made you do it. So it's always your effort, which is always commendable. So that's good, Pratham. So after A1, now you have completed A2 as well, and you are almost able to go to B1. So how's the overall language learning for you? अब क्या पता चला कि हाँ भाई इतनी language समझ आने लग भी गई, and what's your current feeling with the language now?
Well, current feeling is like very good because like I can like read almost like everything, not everything, but if I talk about my level, I can read about everything. If I talk about day one, I was very confused, like what should I do, what should I not do. But now, like I see that everything is organized. I know almost everything of grammar, and I have like gone through a lot from of this language, and yeah, I feel good about this. अच्छा लग रहा है ये सोच के, like it's feeling good के एग्जाम की डेट पास आ रही है।
That's good. That's one of the best things because the more, I always say कि when we are climbing this mountain of TEF Canada, हमें हमेशा पीक पे नहीं देखना. We always have to see where we can put our next step. ठीक है, जितना हम वो पीक पे देखेंगे उतना ओवरवेलम होता है, बट द मोर यू सी इट लाइक कि हाँ, व्हाट इज माई नेक्स्ट स्टेप, देन इट मेक्स अ पॉजिटिव कनेक्शन विद द लैंग्वेज, और वो बर्डन फिर कम लगने लग जाता है.
हाँ मतलब यही है कि अगर फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे जाना, सीढ़ियाँ चढ़नी है तो पहले एक एक करके चढ़नी पड़ेंगी, ये थोड़ा कि सीधा ऊपर के फ्लोर पे पहुंचोगे।
करेक्ट.
सीढ़ियाँ एक एक करके चढ़नी पड़ती है।
करेक्ट. नो, that's a very good mind state to be in, because हम स्टार्टिंग में जब जब स्टूडेंट स्टार्ट करते हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा ओवरवेलम हो जाते हैं कि हाँ भाई अभी तो इतना सारा सिलेबस पड़ा है, बट द थिंग इज कि उतना टाइम भी देना पड़ता है, तभी वो धीरे धीरे होता है. टॉक टू मी अबाउट योर टाइम इन्वेस्टमेंट प्रथम, कि जब 3 महीने में आपका A1 A2 इकट्ठा खत्म हो गया, फ्रेंचीफाई प्रोग्राम्स खत्म हो गए, कितना टाइम, हाउ मच टाइम डिड यू यूज टू इन्वेस्ट ऑन रेगुलर बेसिस, एंड या कितनी फ्रीक्वेंसी में पढ़ते होते थे?
All the spare time I used to have in my day, I used to give it to French. So like sometimes it was 3 to 4 hours, sometimes it was like 6 to 7 hours also. I used to spend like hours sitting and learning French. So that helped me a lot. But on average, if I say, like I gave around at least 4 to 5 hours
On an average,
a day.
4 to 5. Okay, that's good. And
Yeah.
same as Bhav, actually, I always explain to people कि if you want to learn the language as quickly as possible, you have to give as much time as possible. कभी ऐसे नहीं करना कि हाँ भाई आज मैंने 3 घंटे दे दिए, हो गया, फिर बाकी 3 घंटे कल दूंगा. मतलब जितना टाइम होता है उतना देना बहुत जरूरी है, ताकि हमारा जल्दी से जल्दी A1 A2 कंप्लीट हो, एंड देन B1.
And even bro, like when you are going somewhere, like if you are going to your work in your bus, like if I'm a student, I'm going to my work in my bus. I have my AirPod in my ear and I'm listening French. That, and while I'm cooking or doing anything else, I'm listening French. That passive learning also helps a little bit.
One very important question I have, Pratham, for you is कि जब हम स्टार्ट करते हैं हमारे दिमाग में एक सेल्फ डाउट आता है कि ये आगे तक जा भी पाएगा कि नहीं, क्या ये मैं कर भी पाऊंगा कि नहीं. वो था तुम्हें भी? अगर वो था तो कैसे उसको वर्क ऑन किया?
बस भाई ये सेल्फ डाउट को ना दिमाग से निकाल के फेंकी। सेल्फ डाउट का आता दिमाग में जरूर आता है, अगर हम कोई भी चीज नहीं स्टार्ट करें ना, तो चाहे वो फ्रेंच हो चाहे कोई भी चीज, दिमाग में डाउट तो आता ही है कि ये चीज मैं कर पाऊंगा नहीं कर पाऊंगा, बट यू हैव टू बी कॉन्फिडेंट ऑन योर सेल्फ। आपके पेरेंट्स ने आपको आप पे कॉन्फिडेंस रख के आपको कनाडा भेजा है, और आपको अपने आप पे इतना कॉन्फिडेंस तो होना चाहिए कि मैं ये चीज कर लूंगा।
नहीं, बहुत अच्छी मेंटेलिटी एक्चुअली, क्योंकि यहाँ पे ना स्पेशली देखो मैं भी पंजाब से ही हूँ, ठीक है, तुम भी पंजाब से ही हो, कि हमें ऐसे लगता है कि भाई हमें तो भाई इंग्लिश इतने, अब ये सुनने को मिला होगा, तुम्हारे दोस्त भी बोलते होंगे कि भाई इंग्लिश इतनी मुश्किल से आई है, फ्रेंच कैसे होगी, है ना इंग्लिश. अगर हम वो सोच में रह जाएंगे फिर तो कुछ भी नहीं होगा. ठीक है, सो उस सोच से निकल के हमें ग्रोथ माइंडसेट में आना बहुत जरूरी है कि हाँ भाई फ्रेंच हुई तो क्या हुआ, रॉकेट साइंस थोड़ी है कि कभी ना कभी सीखी तो जाएगी. अभी क्या प्लान है, लाइक मूविंग फॉरवर्ड टू B1 B, कब स्टडी परमिट कब एक्सपायर होगा, एंड वर्क परमिट पे कब आना है अभी तुम्हें?
स्टडी परमिट वैसे मेरा एक्सपायर तो हो रहा है अप्रैल 2025 में, बट मेरी स्टडी दिसंबर 2024 में खत्म हो जानी, मैं वर्क परमिट अप्लाई कर दूंगा अपना. तो आई गेस मतलब वर्क परमिट में मैं जनवरी, अगले साल जनवरी या फरवरी तक शायद वर्क परमिट में आ जाऊंगा. हाँ, एंड सो लाइक टॉकिंग अबाउट B1 एंड B2, अभी तो यही प्लान है कि जस्ट हार्ड वर्क करना, पूरी जान लगा देनी, जितना भी फ्री टाइम आएगा मिलेगा वो फ्रेंड्स को ही देना. और बस यही गोल है, और बाकी प्रोसेस तो आपने समझाना ही है. क्या करना है आगे क्या नहीं करना, अभी तक कैसे समझाते आए.
डेफिनेटली नहीं, आप आपका वही है ना कि आपकी सबसे बड़ी एडवांटेज क्या है कि यू हैव द टाइम वर्किंग फॉर यू, नॉट अगेंस्ट यू, क्योंकि आपने बहुत जल्दी स्टार्ट कर दिया। तो दैट्स अ वेरी वेरी कमेंडेबल डिसीजन। थोड़ा हम ये भी बात कर लेते हैं कि ओवरऑल अगर प्रोग्राम स्ट्रक्चर की हम बात करें, प्रथम A1 A2 या आगे जब आप B1 B2 में भी जाओगे, चलो A1 A2 की बात करते हैं बिकॉज दोज आर बेसिक लेवल्स। व्हाट प्रॉब्लम्स डू यू थिंक कि अगर लेट्स से अगर आप ये लैंग्वेज अपनी जर्नी स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, आपको क्या लग रहा था कि प्रॉब्लम्स आएंगी मेरी लैंग्वेज लर्निंग में, और क्या फ्रेंचिफाई प्रोग्राम्स ने वर दे एबल टू सॉल्व योर प्रॉब्लम्स?
The major problem I thought like I'm going to face in my French is the community I live in. I used to live in earlier in Brampton, then I moved to Barrie. But both of these communities, there were like no people who speak French.
Yeah.
So I used to think like, how can I learn French if I am not in a French-speaking community? Like, how will be I able to practice it? How will be I able to do? But yeah, that thought changed later on when I chose like this program Frenchify, and where I used to like join the class every day and talking to different people like about their French journey. This helped me a lot. Like also like one thing more like you you like conduct a seminar kind of thing in which you call people from B1 and B2 and they talk to us regarding their journey.
Correct.
So that thing also helped us a lot. So that's actually very motivating for us to learn French, like how their journey went. Since like same way, like I am telling my journey, so maybe someone is getting motivated by seeing that. Same way, I used to get motivated by your videos and all the seminars you conducted.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pratham. I'm glad कि वो अब सब प्रॉब्लम्स वो एक प्रॉपर आपको गाइडेंस मिल रही है, यू आर एबल टू कॉपी द पाथवे जो स्टूडेंट्स ने भी फॉलो किया और जो मैंने भी फॉलो किया, विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, विच इज व्हाट सेव्स द टाइम एंड विच इज व्हाट मेक्स योर इन्वेस्टमेंट वर्थ इट. ओके, साउंड्स गुड. थैंक यू प्रथम. एंड एट द एंड I would like to ask you this very important question कि if there is someone who is currently on study permit, okay, and they're procrastinating to start French, what is your advice to them?
So basically, like the two reasons that I think that they are stopping themselves from learning French is one thing is they have to pay their fees and all, and the second thing is that they cannot give enough time. So how the things work for me, like when I chose, it was a very hard decision for me to like to start learning French, but I took it because I knew like what can I do after learning it. So it can help me for my PR. That's the main goal of every student right now. Even if you have to do some extra expense or you have to like cut your like खाना पीना बाहर ये छोड़ना पड़ेगा, टीम फोटोज भी नहीं छोड़नी पड़ेगी, बट एट द एंड फ्रेंच ऐसी चीज है जिसको जो आपको हेल्प करेगी लॉन्गर रन में. Not only just for your PR, but in also your other things in Canada, like combining with Canadian culture and government jobs or job competency में भी French help करती है. और being a student, best time है French सीखने का, इसलिए जितना अर्ली हो सके वर्क परमिट से, मैं तो कहता हूँ मतलब आते ही चाहे शुरू कर दो, कनाडा आते ही या फिर कनाडा आने से पहले शुरू कर दो. आप धीरे धीरे जब तक आप वर्क परमिट पे आओगे आपकी फ्रेंच हुई होगी, तो उससे बेस्ट मतलब कुछ नहीं होगा. आपको पीआर की टेंशन नहीं होगी कि आपने पीआर भी होना है. तो सबसे मेन चीज तो यही है कि लाइक अगर 40-60 आवर्स हफ्ते के काम कर रहे हो, कट डाउन योर आवर्स, कम काम कर लो, बट वर्क परमिट बाकी काम ही करना. तो अभी फिलहाल के लिए फोकस कर लो अपने फ्यूचर पे, अपनी फ्रेंच पे, ताकि आपकी पीआर आसान हो जाए और आपको उतना ही मेंटल स्ट्रेस बाद में एंड में आपके दिमाग पे कम हो.
या वेरी जेन्युइन एडवाइस, क्योंकि होते हैं कुछ ऐसे बैरियर्स होते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल अभी फी पे करनी है कॉलेज की, विच इज इन इटसेल्फ इज अ ग्रेट एक्सपेंस, एंड ऑल्सो फिर उसके अलावा टाइम भी मुश्किल से अच्छे से निकल नहीं पाता.
बट ब्रो दिक्कत ये नहीं है. दिक्कत ये है कि फ्रेंच करने के लिए पैसे नहीं है, बट बाहर घूमने जाना है, टीम होटल्स पे नहीं है, उसके लिए पैसे हैं.
सही बात है. तो दैट्स द थिंग, इस चीज को लेकर पर्सपेक्टिव चेंज करना होता है कि हमें ऐसी जगहों से अपनी कॉस्ट कट डाउन करनी चाहिए जो नहीं रिक्वायर्ड, और उस चीज में डालनी चाहिए जो लॉन्ग टर्म हमें ही वापस बेनिफिट देगी. क्योंकि देखो कल परसों अगर आप फ्रेंच सीख के आप जॉब्स पे अप्लाई करते हो, आपको बेटर जॉब या हाई पेइंग जॉब मिलेगी विच इज गिविंग यू द रिटर्न ऑन योर इन्वेस्टमेंट. सो दैट इज द डिफरेंट वे टू look onto it rather than looking to it as an expense. So no, actually it's a great advice, and thank you Pratham for sharing all this advice. Ok Pratham, pour toi j'ai une question. Quelle est ta routine quotidienne d'étudier le français?
Ma routine quotidienne de la français est commencer à apprendre le français avec Edito et tout. Je pratique de grammaire du matin avec le cours de Frenchify. Après mon petit déjeuner, je faire de la cuisine et puis je lis un livre français. Après 2 semaines, je planifiais à recommencer mon B1.
Parfait, oui, merci beaucoup. Thank you so much, Pratham, and great talking to you. बहुत students को motivation मिलेगी, and they will also, start taking this step to learn French. Thank you so much for joining, Pratham, and all the best for your French learning journey.